Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande, Roth. Gonna be good. 65, sunshine, maybe a little breeze out there today. Tomorrow, 70 and sunny. Summertime, it's crazy. Almost upon us with this weather. It's pretty wild. Now, off the air, Cande sitting here starting to tell me a story about Tilly, and I'm like, you sure you don't want to wait till we're on the air? I mean, you're going to have to tell it twice, so you might as well wait. So, Cande, the floor is yours, please.
Thank you so much. Well, Brian had business upstate, okay? So he did not come home last night.
Oh, can I see?
Over.
Hold on, I like jumping in every now and again. For those of you who are new to the show, Brian is the boyfriend that Cande knew since she was 7 years old in elementary school. They recently got together like over a decade ago.
Yes.
Now, he has proposed. Cande didn't make a big deal out of it,
Right.
but she is wearing some sort of thing, some piece of jewelry to
A
show
diamond ring.
that she, I didn't realize it was a full-on diamond ring, that she is wearing to show that one day when her granddaughter is old enough to walk down the aisle, she will eventually get married again. Now, that's Brian. Okay, take it away.
All right. So, he's usually always here, and,
Yes.
Tilly's daddy, what can I say?
Yes.
Anyway, he had business, so he did not come home last night. He spent the night upstate, okay? Tilly was looking for him at the usual time that he usually comes home, or, so late in the afternoon, she's waiting, and, she was okay. We hung out, and then I go to bed. She always goes to bed with me. She came to bed, but then she got off the bed, and I woke up and she wasn't with me. And I said, oh my goodness, she was out here waiting for Brian.
Oh.
And I said, Tilly, come on, come to bed. She finally came to bed. But every sound, I guess she feels safe when he's here, as do I. Every sound, she was growling or barking or getting up and looking. Yeah, the dog is miserable.
Oh, that is the cutest and saddest thing I've ever heard.
I know. Now, he has told me, like, when I've left and I've spent the night somewhere else, that she's like this. And I didn't really believe him to this extent. But now I see. Yeah, it's a big deal.
So I was going to make fun and say, wow, she is more connected to him, and you go out gallivanting with your girlfriends, and then, she's really attached to Brian. But he's saying that Tilly does the same thing when you leave the house.
Right. Well, yeah, when I'm not coming home at all, Yeah, so my poor little girl, we're in our normal positions this morning, but she had a rough night, and that resulted in me having a rough night.
Well, it sounds like a very spoiled dog living on their own with no other dogs around, Cande.
Correct. She is the queen of the castle. Speaking of the queen, where's Charlie?
Well, that's why I know how to diagnose your dog, because Charlie, my in-law's dog, is a solo dog as well, and we've got her here for the last 10 days or so. She's sleeping again with Abigail upstairs.
Abigail has returned.
Abigail returned from the 4-day sleepover with her cousin, yes.
Well, they went to a Broadway show.
They
and
did.
And fun restaurants, yes.
Yep. She had a great time as always. Charlie's back with Abby. But yeah, that she is also very finicky in everything, the things that she barks at, the way she eats, because she doesn't have the other dog in the house with her.
No, she has full reign, and they adore her.
Yeah. By the way, my in-laws return tomorrow.
Are you happy?
Yeah, that's good. I'm happy because they now can take full control of their dog again. That's fine.
Yep.
They're going to be here for 4 or 5 days after. For some reason they have, like, it's okay, they could stay here, but they have some business or something, people they have to meet or something they're doing, so they're going to be here for a number of days after, and probably leave over the weekend. But yeah, so looking forward to, as Dana says, looking forward to see what they got us in Europe. Did you buy us a present? Anything?
I was thinking the same thing. What are they coming back with?
If I know my mother-in-law, I'm sure I got a T-shirt or a sweatshirt or T-shirt or something like that. So, yeah.
Italian wine would be lovely.
Nah, I don't need wine. And I'm
Italian gold, also very nice.
they're not buying jewelry.
I want you, if you can, to tape the greeting when Charlie first sees her mommy and daddy.
Oh, I should. I really should. And by the way, I'm not. They don't have to get me anything from.
No, of course not. You're a grown man.
Right.
The kids, that's something different.
I'm sure they got something for the kids. There's no doubt. But yeah, they're gonna come home, tell us all about it. And I said, so there's strict instructions with the kids. I said, listen, guys, I know how Charlie has acted over the last 10 days or so, but you will not breathe a word of this to your grandparents. If they ask, how is Charlie? You say, oh, she was great. Here she is. Here's your baby girl. She's great. We'd love to have her again.
You're much nicer than I am.
Well, here's the truth, right? I love Charlie. And, right, I'm knock on wood, cross your fingers, the whole thing, Candy. If anything were to happen to my in-laws and Charlie needed a home, we would take Charlie in immediately. I cannot, in my heart, allow Charlie to go anywhere else with anyone else. Okay?
Gotcha. Yes, you love her.
She's part of the family. She's right. Now, she may be tough to handle a little bit, but we get through it, whatever. So yes, we're gonna play it cool. Charlie was a good girl, which she, by the way, she was. She was a good girl. She could sleep 19 hours a day. Unbelievable.
That's good.
Unbelievable. She actually is a good girl. There's just some things she's finicky about. That's all.
All right,
so.
we're all a little finicky, right, Mr. I Need Ice?
Oh, I know about finicky.
Now,
There's
if somebody
no doubt.
puts you in a house for 10 days because your mommy and daddy left and there was no ice,
I would be very upset. I'd be a very different animal. No doubt about it, Candy. Yeah, about dinner time tomorrow. So by Thursday morning, I'll have all the details of the return of the in-laws from the...
And I'm sure Charlie was thrilled to see Abigail. Probably.
Oh,
Girl,
yeah.
What did you flew the coop? What happened here?
Yeah, well, when I took her out for her final pee, for lack of a better term, yesterday evening, and then I brought her in, I let her off the leash, she ran right up to Abigail's room.
Oh, that's the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, so
Oh.
she was excited about that they were
And
home.
Abigail is like the dog whisperer, the animal whisperer. She's like Dr. Doolittle.
And she's off school this week, so they could sleep late.
Yeah. So, all right, one more day. We're good.
Yeah, everything's going to be fine. Candy, special song at 7:30, less than an hour to your Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood comes up at about 8:12 or so. We've got a bunch of shows to tell you about. Concert announcements coming up. We'll give you a little insight on that this hour and a chance to pick your own tickets at an event that we're doing real soon. So we'll get into that about 7:47. As well. And I have a bunch of stories to share with you that I want to get your take on a couple of these things, because if I know you, I think I know what your answer will be to a few of these.
Oh, well, let's see how well you know me.
We will get to that in just a little bit. We are going to have 65 and sunny, a little breeze. Tomorrow, 70 and sunny. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.